Hello friends, this is Ankush and welcome to on my YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss about an important topic of mathematics. I'm calling this important because it has largest use in higher mathematics, especially in algebra and also in approximately all branches of mathematics. Higher mathematics we can call here. Higher mathematics. Okay. So we will discuss about set. Set. What do you mean by set? How we write a set? Notation for set and how we represent a set. Operations on set and proper definition of set in mathematical language and in nature what is set. Okay. This is an important topic because without knowing this topic, we can't survive in mathematics or in higher mathematics, in graduation or in post graduation, and so on. In higher mathematics, we cannot survive without knowing it. Okay. So we start from starting set. In nature, in our daily life, we observe that there are so many groups of objects and we call them by different names as the properties of objects they represent. Okay. For example, if you take some books, we can, if we take some books, we call this by a collection of books. A collection of books. Okay. We call these as collection. Some books, groups of books we call as collection. But if we take here some other things like we can take here playing cards. Playing cards. We don't call a group of cards or a set of cards 52 cards. We don't call them as a collection of cards in generally. We call them a pack of cards. We call them as a pack of cards. And we call a pack. This is we call as a single unit, which is groups of 52 playing cards. A pack of card, a collection of books. Here, if we change object from cards to keys, we can take any type of keys, vehicle keys or a keys of house locks. Okay. In case of keys, we don't call a collection of keys. In generally, we can call by anything. A collection of card we can call as I wish. A collection of keys we can call. But in generally, at most people call them as a bench of keys. Bench of keys. We call it as a bench, not by a pack or a collection. Okay. Similarly, we call a herd of cattle. We are changing the names of a collection of a groups of objects as the properties of objects are changing, they represent. Okay. A herd of cattle, a bench of keys, a pack of cards, and etc etc. There are so many type of words for many types of groups of objects. Okay, so in mathematics we call these are by a set. In maths these all are a set. Okay, and now these are set of a particular type of object. If we discuss about a proper definition of set, what do you mean by a set in mathematical language? A set. Okay, what do you mean by a set? A well defined collection of objects. Okay, a well defined collection of objects is called by set. Okay, what is important thing in this definition? That is well defined collection. Most important is well defined collection. What do you mean by well defined collection in mathematical language? By well defined, we mean that given an object, we should be able to say without hesitation whether it belongs to a set or not. There are clearly criteria for inclusion or exclusion of a particular object from a set of objects, from a collection of objects. Okay, how? If we take the example of a collection of books, here, okay, we are include in this collection all books. Here we are clearly about the object. We can include here any book, but not a pen, not anything other. We can take in this collection only on books. We are clearly. In nature, we call this a collection of books a set, but in mathematical language, there are need specific criteria for inclusion or exclusion for a of a particular thing, a collection of books. Okay, well-defined collection. We take another example. Some boys, some boys. I write here well-defined collection. By well-defined collection, we mean that by well-defined collection, we mean that given an object, we should be able to say without hesitation whether it belongs to set or not. Okay. In the case of some boys, okay, some boys, we are including all boys in this set. This is no, this is well defined in natural way, but not well defined in mathematical language. Okay, how? We can take here some boys. If we choose an boy, we have not any specific criteria to include or exclude that boy, this boy from the this collection of some boys, from the groups we we call the group of boys, from this group of boys there are no specific criteria. But if we write here some boys whose height is less than 4 feet, some boys whose height is less than 4 feet, then we can collect students. We can make a group of students whose height is less than or equal to 4 feet directly by measurement. We choose a boy. We choose a boy from a group of boys randomly, and we measure the height of that boy. We measure the height, and we can exclude or include the boys from a group of boys, from this group of boys. Okay, we are taking the boys here as the object. This is well defined collection, but some boys is not a well defined collection. Okay, some boys not well defined, but some boys whose height less than 4 feet. This is well defined collection. Okay, we can differentiate here the groups by many properties of objects of that groups. Okay, here we are taking boys. We can here differentiate the groups by height of boys, by knowledge of boys, knowledge of a particular language. We can take here some boys who knows English. We can here differentiate further by the method speaking or writing. Some boys who knows English, we can differentiate further by the criteria. Some boys who know speaking English and or writing English. Okay, we can differentiate further, and we can make a specific criteria for exclusion or inclusion in this group of boys. Okay, and we can take some other examples also. We can take here example of numbers. A set of natural number. Okay, we can take the number 7 by 5 in this collection, because this is not a natural number. A set of natural number. Okay, and a set of natural number, we can make a specific criteria for this set. A set of natural number less than equal to 7. In this set there are only a 8 element, sorry, 7 element. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there are 7 elements, and no other elements are in this set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 5 does not belong to this set. Okay, because this is not a natural number. This is not a natural number. Okay, we have specified criteria here for exclusion or inclusion of object from this groups, from this set. Okay, so this is well defined collection of natural numbers. Okay, so this is called by set, and there are so many sets in set of real number. Set of whole number, set of rational number, etc. There are so many sets in nature and also in mathematical language. We have so many sets. Okay, so next we are discussing about notation for set. Notation for sets. By what type of character we represent a set? Usually we denote a set by a capital letter. we denote by capital letter. If we denote, if we taking a set, we write this set as a capital A. Set of, we can write here any set according to our objects. Set of pen we can take here, set of books. We can take any well-defined collection. Set of books of standard 5th, of standard 6th, 7th, 8th, set of pens with blue ink, with red ink, with black ink, etc. etc. Okay. So we represent a set, any set by capital letter. Okay. If we take a set of natural number, we have also seen in the books of previous classes, in lower classes like 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, we have seen about this n set of natural number. We write this as n. We write the set of real number as r, the set of rational number as q, capital Q. Okay. And if you take randomly self-defined any set, we represent them by that by a capital letter normally. Okay. So this is notation for set. Now we write here set by a capital, we denote by a capital letter. We can give any name according to our choices, but there are specific names for some selected sets, like set of natural number we write n, set of real number we write r, set of rational number we write q, set of integers we write z. This is permanently uses from for a thousands of years, these characters. Okay. So next we will discuss representation of set in next video. Okay. So I hope you understand about set, what do you mean by set. So thanks guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you understand it very very good. Bye. Thanks. Bye bye. Tata. Take care.